Look at that scenery. This is unreal. Check it out. I made myself a back for my chair. I buckled my PFD right on. You can see that, eh? And now I can lean back. No sticks jabbing me in the back. I have full back support. This is like a huge upgrade from yesterday, which was a huge upgrade from the day before. So everything's good. I haven't gone out at all. It's been horribly windy and gray. It's actually lightened up just a bit right now. It's 11. It's 11 in the morning. I told myself I'm not eating pike today, so I'm not even in like a urgent need to go out, or like I don't feel like a huge like pressure to go fish. I'm gonna give myself a day's break. If it was nice today, I was gonna go try and find some walleye in the other lake, but I can say that I still have like 4 or 5 days here. 4.5 days here. So today I'm just hanging out. I've been reading. I've been writing in my journal. I ate some oats. Yeah, it's just gonna be like a rice and jerky kind of day. It's okay. I'm not gonna spend any energy or a lot of energy, so I'm not gonna be as hungry. There's a direct correlation out here. Like seriously, like food is fuel. You know what I mean? When I go and I paddle around, or I'm chopping firewood or whatever, I get like, like dead tired, like dead tired. You know what I mean? I come back and eat a couple pieces of jerky, or I'll have some fish and stuff, and it's good. It's fuel. So I won't spend a lot of energy today. Today's day 6, and I'm just gonna kind of sit around, drink lots of tea. I have to keep this fire going very hot because it's cold. Today's been the coldest day by far. I just took off my gloves. I literally laid in bed with my boots on, all my clothes on, my coat and everything, and read a book, and I couldn't even have my hands out of the covers. I had to have like the sleeping bag over my head, my headlight on in the daytime. Like it was cold all day. It's getting better now. But anyways, this fire has been rocking. I burned through a decent chunk of my wood this morning. I still got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 or 8 big rounds left, so it's okay. I will have to go out and get some firewood today at one point, so that's one thing I need to do. I'm starting to be okay with just sitting around. I've never done that on a trip much. You know what I mean? When I go on a canoe trip, I'm busting my butt. When I go on a backpacking trip, I'm busting my butt. When I go on an overnight, I'm busting my butt filming. I'm running around doing little projects and filming and stuff, never stopping. I'm starting to be okay with just sitting. It's good. Maybe it's a patience thing. My mom always used to say to me, "It's a lesson in patience." I'm sorry, Mom. I shouldn't say it like that. It's a lesson in patience, honey. And I would always just shrug it off. But maybe it is. My mom watches my videos, so I don't. Sun's out, guns out. Look at this. It's only 2:30 in the afternoon, something like that. About time. I am stoked. There's still some clouds and stuff, but man, look at this compared to earlier. I ended up going canoeing around for a little bit just to try to warm up. I saw some loons, called out to them and stuff, which is pretty fun. But look at this. This is beauty. This is beauty. Where have you been all my life? Blue skies. Gray skies are gonna clear up. Put on a happy face. Spread sunshine all over the place. Put on a happy face. Okay, I'm gonna make a tripod to hold up my cooking pot. I got all these spindly ones that I took down to make the shelter in the first place, so I might as well put some of them to use. Well, that one's dead. That's firewood there. I'm loving these gloves, man. These are the Hestra fault gloves. I used to have the fall line gloves. I wore those out after probably 3 or 4 years of good hard use. They sent me these ones, the fault gloves. These are Lars Fault. He's a big guy over in Sweden and stuff, I think. Raymir's buddy. So I think it was a combination between Hestra and Lars Fault making these gloves. All right, 3 poles. It's a bush plane. So I'm not sure if this is a common occurrence or not, but I can always hear a bush plane in my head. Like I hear one, and then that noise stays with me. Like when they're gone, completely gone. Like I hear maybe 2 or 3 a day for real, on the high end, but I can constantly hear it in my head. I don't know if that's a thing that people say, but it's nonstop. It's weird. It's very weird. Right. Alright, now for the finishing touch, the pot hook. So I don't want my paracord to be hanging down too far. The flames will eventually melt it up. So we have a short paracord and a long pot hook. I have to go cut one. I have to go find one, a suitable one. Might be a little difficult in this kind of forest too. Ooh, fun. Look at my setup. I love this. This is getting to be slick, guys, I'm telling you. Like, sit back, I got my books here, my axe, all my cooking stuff. It's nice out now. Falling out of control. I do need to fix my bed for tonight too. It's I slept on it for what, a few nights now without adding any more, so I mashed her down pretty good. And if the bugs do come, I got smoke right here. There's so much airflow going by that it doesn't even matter that it's blowing directly at me. It just kind of goes right past or whatever. But the bugs won't like that. That's for sure. Yeah, for sure. Okay, check this out. I got a different plan. I did find one like I normally do. It's got a big old knot on the bottom of it and a big thick branch. The branch is dead, but the knot's there to stop the pot from falling off. So let's try that. And there's the wind again. My old friend, the wind. Okay. So that's the only branch that matters. That one. And we want to leave it long to give the pot some room. Sure that'll stay on there. That's a pretty decent little knot. Yeah, 100%. Okay, so now the thing is, do I leave this crazy hook on? Yeah, why not? I just attach it up here, it'll still hang straight. That's pretty cool. I like that. With the paracord, we can do something pretty cool. We can make an adjustable loop, so we can raise it up and down as we want to keep it out of the fire, drop it down lower. You just basically tie a taut line hitch in itself. Twice on the inside, once on the outside, like the shirt says. Now, it is adjustable. So you can, this still has to be notched. But say that was in there like that. Oh, you can't really see down there, but you can raise it up and drop her down. All right, I got her about halfway full of water. Sits good. And if I need to drop her down, drops right down. Lifts right back up, no problem. Here's how I have it attached at the top. Just a good sized notch running through and then up under both these twigs, and it holds it fine. And if it needs to be up even higher, I can always move it via the tripod. Lots of options this way. Alright, it's just too nice. I can't not go paddle and fish. What a beauty day. Man, it's super nice out right now. I'm going to try and find some deep water and put a deep diver in. I've only been using Williams wobbler. Actually, mostly been using a Williams wobbler Used a jig with no luck, and I used the top floating Rapala with I caught my first pike on that. But other than that, that's the only things I've used. So I got a deep diver Rapala. I'll try that, but I gotta find some deep water, man. Like literally, it's a very, very shallow lake. I think the water's down too. The water lines I see on the rocks are way like a couple feet above, which doesn't make sense because it's springtime, but that's how it is. And it's super rocky, like underneath. Hence all the islands and everything everywhere. So I don't want to get too snagged up too often either. So I can try and find some deep water. There's my old island up ahead. We might as well stop there and grab my old spruce boughs. It's a perfectly good spruce bough bed there. Won't take but a minute. It'll be nice to see the old island too. That's what we'll do. There's my old fire pit and my old spoon, my old eating utensil. Ooh, the bugs. Look at the bugs. Wow. There's a trail from me walking back and forth so many times. Oh, this is a good camp. There she is. An old bed. Comfy. The wind's whipping through here too. You can hear it. Bonus. We'll leave the wet ones here. My old spork. Look where I am. There's not much land around anywhere. I'm pretty much in an open spot. Like, I understand you can see land everywhere. I just mean I'm in a big wide spot of the lake, right? Like there. That's what I'm talking about. I just have my Len Thompson number 2 down. It's a big old silver lure. And I'm paddling in the middle there where there shouldn't be anything, and there's boulders out of nowhere, like a foot out of the water, not even a foot under the water, not even. I can see them clear as day. It's crazy, man. That's what I mean. Like I'm in this huge open spot, and it's just boulders strewn about. It's crazy. Everything I've caught so far has been in shallow too, and I understand it's the spring and things want to come up and feed and eat and stuff, but like it's just pike. I was hoping for some lake trout and for some walleye. It's okay. I'm totally fine either way. It's just I'm trying to catch something different. I'm at the butt end side of the lake. There's the end right there. And I know I said I wasn't going to eat pike today, but now I'm starving. Like I need some food, some protein, some energy, not just rice for dinner. I'd take a pike. So I've been navigating by landmarks and giving them names. That is 10 Tree Island. And I know that I'm just to that side of it. That's 10 Tree Island. That's me. And that's Calm Cove over there. Okay, and I know I need to go back that way to go home. I'm almost there. But I also know that this turns behind like a little, almost like a little river system. It's real narrow and tight in there, and goes out and comes out onto Calm Cove. And back in there I caught a pike once. It's real shallow, but it's nice in there. So instead of going directly home, I'm going to troll through there with a floating wrap and see if I can snag a dinner. I'm really regretting letting that pike go last night, but I was so fat and full on pike, and it's like I don't want to keep it overnight kind of thing, you know what I mean? But yeah, we'll go get another one. I got a big fish. Wow. Tire yourself up, big guy. Oh, it's a monster pike. Okay, pike for dinner. If I land it. Well, it's not a monster. He's just a big, good fighter. Put up a good fight. He's not small. You gonna splash one more time? Are we good here? Yeah, that's what I thought. Oh snap! Oh snap!
Things are happening. Okay.
Well, he has a lot of fight left in him. Are you done? It's a big guy. Come here. He ran like 3 or 4 times. You done? Pass. I gotta get him with my other hand. Oh, he's a big fish. This is a lot of meat right here. Oh, it's a big fish. It's a big fish. Okay. We have to deal with this so he doesn't knock my camera over. Well, that turned out alright, eh? Put that floating wrap on. I came exactly where I said I was going to come, and that happened. So, he swallowed that thing big time. It's a treble hooks on it. It's down in his gills. I can't get it out. It's okay. I dispatched him, and I'm going to go back to camp. I'll clean him. Before that, I'll clean him and get out of him. I'll clean him on a rock away from my camp this time. I want to leave his remains there so that I can watch the birds get it from my camp. I'll do it across the way. Look at the size of that beaver lodge. That thing's huge. This is why I like coming to these little intimate waterways, these little tight, narrow waterways. You get to see lots of stuff. It's all beaver chew down in there. I use it to make the lodge. There's a loon. Yeah, I love it. Enough to just crash into shore. So that's 10 Tree Island. Coming at it from a different way. There is Calm Cove where I had the fire last night. And then there, on the farther one, way over yonder, that's camp. And I hear another float plane. So I'll clean them on that rock there. And my camp is just right across right there on that island. I'll clean them right there. Not a bad size. Alright, the deed is done. My meat here, I'm going to put it on top of that for a minute until I get back to camp. I'll leave my remains here, and hopefully tonight I'll be able to get a view of an eagle eating her up. Before I'm even... Oh, there's a seagull circling above. I bet she's gonna land. It's gonna land on that rock. He's checking it out. He's checking it out. I was hoping for an eagle, not a seagull. cut it into strips so it would burn, or cook better, not burn. I'm gonna weave it in and out so it doesn't fall off. There we go. Straighten it out as much as possible. And I am going to sprinkle some steak spice on that piece right now. I don't want any of the steak spice to fall on the ground. So I put that thing underneath. Oh, moss, perfect. Okay. Rig this up. Right about there. Seems perfect to me. It'll take a little bit, but that's okay. All right. See if she's done. Yeah, that's got to be done. Yes. That's done, right? Alright, that was super good. Next up, I'm cooking it this way in the pan with a little bit of lard, some steak spice, and lemon. This is a super low heat, so it's cooking, simmering nicely. It's not turning into mush either, like that sucker I cooked in the pan. Cheers. Very good. That's a good way to cook it. Okay, that was too good. I had to make a second batch.
I charred this one, a little blackened. Tasted different. It's all about variety. I couldn't even eat another boiled pike today with rice. Too much of that. But this is decent. This and the one on the stick. I do have a small fillet left, but I'm pretty full. So I will save that for probably later on tonight because it's only 7:30 and I haven't been going to bed till like 10:30 or 11. I'm really in the swing of things, I think. I'm not rushed to do anything. I don't feel urgency to do anything anymore. At all. I was happy when I got the fish. You know what I mean? I needed that fish. Don't get me wrong. But like, I got up this morning and just laid in bed. You know what I mean? Took my time doing everything. I didn't get up and do anything till 11. I was crappy all day. And I got nice. Oh, yes. Day 6. Night 6. 3 more full days left. 7, 8, 9. It's crazy. It's going by actually pretty quick. Like, it feels like I've been here for a long time. Like, I don't really remember things before this. This is my life. But in the same respect, it's not dragging on by any means. It's like the days go by, the night comes, and repeat. And I do things in the middle of all that. I'm having fun. For real, I'm having fun. It's a good time. I think, oh man, I'm running out of card. I think my ideal trip, so I've done the hardcore fast stuff, the have a destination stuff, the fish while you go stuff. This, I think I want to combine it. I think I want to go to a place like Temagami or something where I don't have to stick to a schedule. Like, I'll have to stick to a schedule in Algonquin. But I want to bring a little, like, my tarp and my tent, my twig stove, all my canoe camping accoutrement, but not as much food for night, like for suppers, and have the opportunity or have the option to change my route while I'm out there and to hole up at a place for a couple nights or something if the fishing's good. I think that's what I'm going to do. I think I'm going to look into Temagami, a good place in Temagami, not the Lady Evelyn, because I couldn't catch a fish to save my life on that. Yep, that's what I think about next trip.
This is my favorite time of the day. By far. Man, I could just stay out here forever. The sky is so unreal. The clouds are just like swirls and oranges and purples, white, black. The sky's still blue over here. It's nuts. The water's starting to turn purple. Man. You guys have to experience something like this. Like, for real. Like, you don't have to come out, do some crazy 10-day solo thing, but like, try to go camping near the water. You can be on the water when the sun goes down. I highly recommend it. It's super cool. I gotta try and show you more of this. Look at the water. There's spring peepers in the background. Oh man, I'm gonna run out of SD card. I gotta stop, but I'm sure I'll show you once it changes some more. The lake is glass. It hasn't been this calm in days. It just hit me that I'm doing this. Like, I'm amidst it right now. Like, this is such a big build-up for me. And I'm just going along. It's nothing seeming like overwhelming, or it's just happening. Everything's just happening. Like, it was at first, don't get me wrong. Like, when I didn't think I could catch fish at first, like, it was rough. I was worried for a minute there. But again, everything just happened. I just kept going, everything just happened. The storms come in, I just go in my shelter. It's like, things are just gonna happen. It's crazy, man. This is gonna be something I look back on. I'm keeping like a detailed journal, guys. Like, I'm talking like 3 times a day I'm writing that thing at least. I'm writing myself notes for the future. I'm writing myself like little intricate things that happened. Love it. I absolutely love it. Oh, hello. I got a loon swimming towards me. Hello. Hey, buddy. I'm just looning it up. They're all over the place. Okay, I really do need to conserve SD cards now, or SD memory, because I'm down to a 16 gig. So that's not good. I still have like 3 full days, 4 days left almost. Having fun. That's the point. This is magic. 10 Tree Island. Can you count them? I stayed out in the boat until almost complete darkness. And I spent the next couple hours eating the remainder of the fish, hanging out by the fire. Somehow, it seems like every night is better than the last. Morning. Oh, slept good. It's 5:30. I added all those boughs to my bed last night, and it worked. It helped out a lot. I'm sure I've compressed them. I'm still sleeping on top of my coats, on top of the sleeping bag. Boughs, coats, sleeping bag, just for a little bit of extra buffer. It's chilly. I gotta get a fire going. I think I see. Oh yes, the sun is rising. Let's check out the boughs. See how flat they got last night. Oh, a pen. I can see where I laid right there. The indent, and over here is not. Food bag's getting light. I don't know if I ever explained this, but this is an Ursack. It's a Kevlar bag. Bears can't get into it. Seems like it'll be a beauty day, so I think today's the day I'm going to go to that other lake, bring my canoe over to it, and try and find a creek coming out of that, or a river coming out of that. See if that all works out. I'll go do it anyway, and whatever happens, happens. Today's day 7. I've been here for a week. I've eaten 4 pike, 5 pike, 4 pike and a sucker, or 5 pike and a sucker. So, hoping for a walleye. That's the whole thought behind going over there. So, it'll be worth it if it pans out, and if not, it's something to do. It's only like 6 in the morning. And yesterday I laid around till like 11 because it was no good weather. So, I'm going to take advantage of this nice weather for sure. I'm just about out of my oats. Got 3 more mornings. I'm just getting packed to go out there. I've got my bear spray. I'm going to put it on my belt. I've dubbed where I'm going Bear Alley, so I want to be as careful and safe as I can. I've also got my Frost River backpack full of stuff here because I don't know how long I'm going to be out there for. Could be all day. I might not be able to even make it back tonight. I'm sure I will, but I've got my hat. I got my backpack so I can throw my tackle box and whatnot in the canoe in here when I'm portaging over into the other lake. So also I can strip down. I got every piece of clothes that I've had on me right now, so I'm sure I'm gonna get warm. I can strip down and put that in my bag too. Got my hat, my GoPro session with the chest mount, my sat phone, my first aid kit, selfie stick, camera, journal, sunglasses. Excuse me. In my pocket I have that spot that I always have on me, so I'm not going to bring a DSLR. I only have 5 minutes left on this SD card, and then a 16 gig card is all I have left for 3 days, so I really have to conserve. It'll be GoPro today. I just saw 2 bald eagles. This is the same spot I saw the one the other day, so I'm going to try and be quiet as I come up to it. I got a monster. Got a monster pike. I'm not keeping him. It's too early. He's too big. I'll let him go for sure, but he's running like nuts. I thought it was a snag. The third one that I got. Oh my god. Oh, he's a big boy. Look at him go. Yeah, that's a big fish, man. Look at that. It's the third time I thought it was a snag, and I got a big one. Oh, man. Oh, he's a big boy. Oh, yeah, this is the biggest pike I've caught this trip for sure, by far. Oh, my. Hey, buddy. You're a big fish. Okay, we gotta get you off this hook. Eh? He will not calm down. Every time I try and grab him, he's just gung-ho. Man, that's a big fish. Oh my god, that's such a big fish. Oh, okay, I gotta get him just like over the side of the boat. I can't even bring him in. Piss. So big. Come on, open up, big guy. I got my hand inside this dude's mouth. Like completely in his mouth. Ah, it's a big fish. That's a big old fish, guys. Look at that guy. Holy crap. That might be my biggest one. All right, go on. There he goes. Alive and well. Well, that was a treat. That was a treat. That was a big fish. Well, that was by far the biggest fish of the trip, and it rivals my biggest fish ever caught. Biggest fish ever caught was a 37-inch pike, and that was 32, 35. So that's cool. The reason I let him go is because it's so big, guys. He's just a beast of an old fish. I don't want to eat that thing. And it's super early in the morning, so even if it wasn't, I wouldn't want to eat that thing. All right, we're almost over there now. Bald eagle. I just saw the 4th bald eagle. So 5. Look, there's 2 right there. I realize it doesn't show up very well in the GoPro. Very cool, like 5 bald eagles in a matter of 2 minutes. This is an awesome morning. I really wouldn't be surprised if I saw a bear on the old creek trail. Bear alley, as it were. I either just saw a golden eagle or an immature bald eagle. There's so many birds right here. There's literally so many birds. Alright, we're coming right into Bear Alley. This is my takeout. I'm going to start being a little bit more loud with my talking. Just to alert. Oh, there we go. Man. So many bald eagles. I know you guys didn't see that. I wasn't quick enough, but 7, 8. Oh. Those are just ravens. Never mind. The other ones were eagles, 100%. Got my paddle and my rod. Gonna leave the canoe here for this trip. I got my backpack on too. I'm gonna go this one without the canoe. Walk it, do everything there, and then come back for the boat. Oh yeah, look at the trail. Look at the game trail right there. I just put on the brakes mid-air when he saw me. I looked up and he literally put on the brakes mid-air. That was awesome. Man, I just shut off the camera when that happened too. Son of a gun. Talk about fresh. Oh, super fresh bear poop. And then there too. And I'm on a... Oh, and then there too. And I'm on a bear trail, 100%. This is a bear trail. Watch this. You know what I mean? Like, look at that crushed log. Look at that. That's a trail. I'm on a trail, 100%. All the way. It's very defined. And then 3 piles of bear poo, with one being extremely fresh. Bear Alley. Broke my GoPro. I got a soaker. Ow. Okay, I didn't break myself and I didn't break my fishing pole or my paddle. My hand. Okay, all is well. I got soaked and I got a hook in the leg. That's okay, could have been worse. It's gonna be a pain getting that canoe over here though. I broke the clamp right off my GoPro, it's completely gone. Okay. Some more bear scat, look what's inside it. Fish bones. Fish bones and berries. Nope, just fish bones. Fish bones and more fish bones. Okay, I'm here. I made it to the lake. Now all I have to do is go all the way back and do that again with a canoe on my head. Oh, more bear poop. Holy bears. Holy bears, guys. Okay. I'll drop my stuff off here.
I'll bring the camera just in case. Alright, back at the boat. Hike back was uneventful, except for 2 eagle feathers. That's pretty cool, eh? Alright, now I gotta gracefully carry this bad boy down there. I have no yoke, so I have to shoulder it. I'll get back with you over there. I did it. It wasn't that bad. I didn't fall. But I'm beat. I'm so hungry. Like, so hungry. Now I just gotta circumvent this small lake and see if there even is a river or a stream coming in or out of it. Which way, guys? Which way do I go first? I'm gonna go that way. I already walked. It might be far down that way. I was already there. I know it's not there. Maybe down there. There. Or around the bend over there. Who knows? Super shallow in here, but look, it's getting like a rivery, windy. Might be promising. It's a huge bird on the top of that dead tree. Are you gonna fly away majestically or stay there? Every of the eagles I've passed has flown away really quickly. This guy just does not care. Maybe something else. Are you something else? Yeah, he don't care. Check it out, I caught a monster. That's like food for the last one I caught. This is worth it for the paddle, man, even if I don't catch a walleye. This is beauty in here. This little river system, creek, whatever it is. Eagles everywhere. I can see a bald eagle and a golden eagle next to each other. Or immature bald eagle, I really don't know. This is peaceful, man. You hear these birds? This is spring. I hear running water. As soon as I came up to this part, I saw 2 big bald eagles fly away. Oh man, I just carried through that again. Another same stream, creaky, rocky passage that I did on the other one. I think I'm coming into another lake actually. Seems that way. No walleye in the last one. I'm so hungry, guys. Like, honestly, I'm effing starving. Like, I'm so hungry. And I'm far. I'm spending energy getting here. Hope it pays off. So it dumps into there. This is a big beaver dam. And then it just dumps into that thick mess of alders and small creek. I don't really have the desire or the energy to go portage down into there. And my hopes are not high for walleye anyway in there. So what I think I'm gonna do is paddle back to that second lake and paddle around that lake some more and see if I can pick up a pike. Maybe even have a shore lunch if possible. There might not be a shore on that lake. It's all marsh, but paddling back. The rest of day 7 was pretty uneventful. Made it back to camp a few hours later. Just hung around all day. No fish to be seen that night. I ate a dinner of rice and jerky.
Today's been rough. I hit a wall. Big time. This is the most down I've felt the whole time. I have no energy. I'm completely zapped. I haven't talked to you guys in hours. It's been hours and hours since I did that trip this morning into the other lakes. It's not hot anymore, or never got hot. The sun's gone though. I mean, I can't get warm. I've been chilly this whole time. I got back. I passed out in the shelter here in my sleeping bag. I like half slept. Weird dreams. Not really awake, not really asleep. And then I finally got up and I felt all out of it, just out of sorts, like had no energy. I laid out in front of the shelter on the sleeping bag for a long time, just catching any kind of sun that was out there. Chopped up a bunch of. I bucked up. I cut up the rest of that big fire. I cut up the rest of that big tree for firewood. It's like you can barely saw, and split some up. That's all I can do. I don't know what it is, man. I'm sleeping at night. I'm eating. I might not be eating enough. That pike might not be cutting it. I might not be getting something that I need. But like I've been fine this whole time since the start of it till now. It's taken all the energy I've had to do this little bit of firewood. Just sitting down by the water. It's like 9:30 at night. Didn't do much today. Wasn't feeling too hot like I told you earlier. Just kind of sat around and read my book. Did some camp chores, and I'm feeling much better. Tomorrow I need some food. I don't think that the pike has any fat in it. I could be off on this, but I feel like that's the problem. So tomorrow I'm going to get a pike. I'm going to throw a bunch of lard in it, cook it up. Turned out to be a really nice night again, like every night. Day 7 I think was my like slump day. I'll be good now. I think I'll get up early tomorrow, go to the grocery store, grab a pike, and have lunch of pike and then supper, like I was doing the first few days, and I was feeling better. So let's try that again. Well, I'm going to bed, guys. It's cold. Like every night. I'm changing out my socks. I haven't changed anything else that I've brought. I only layer up and layer down with what I've worn and changed socks. It's not too bad. Sleeping bag keeps me nice and warm. Use my book underneath my bag of clothes that I haven't used at all. I've been using this as a sit pad and a pillow. It's actually not bad at all. This is my rain gear here too. So I can use my book and then my pillow on top of that. And it's a nice height. Alright guys. Good night once again. I'll see you on day 8. Good morning, guys. It's about 5 in the morning. This is the time I get up regardless if I want to or not. It's just how it is out here. It's raining. It's been raining all night. Just a steady rain. Very gray day. Seems like this will be an all day kind of rain. I hope not. But that's what it seems like to me. Something must be on fire. It's crazy, man. I was just laying in bed. I thought it was holding my hair. I thought I heard a helicopter. And I was like, whatever, it's nothing. And it sounded like it was freaking landing. Flew right above me with a big thing of water underneath it. Like it's going to put out a fire, but like it's been raining all day. That was strange. Look at my hair.